It was another day on the island of Sodor.
Sure, the place is here.
Mickey worked harder than ever with the express.
All the other engines were busy too.
It was a splendid day.
James had just got done as Duck arrived. Duchess has gone for a challenge.
Really? What for a challenge?
That means this challenge is difficult. That could seriously get you off the rails.
Quite right, Tari. I'm sure of that. With Duchess's challenge being...
Well, we'll see about this one. Only then.
James slowly went through a turntable.
He had gone through balance and had a swing with the turntable once.
James had tried not to forget about it.
James arrived and saw Duchess.
Duchess, what is this challenge for?
The challenge all over the island. It will go splendid as then.
Oh, really? I guess Mickey's done with the express.
But he was wrong. Mickey wasn't done with the express just yet. Finally. Just perfect timing. Okay then, Mickey. If you want to join my challenge, if you'd like to. No, thank you. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go find some other engines. Goodbye, Mickey. Goodbye, Duchess. Soon, James and Duck lined up with Duchess. Okay, rules of this game are simple. I thought this was not a game. Okay, guess I'll stick with that. The three engines discussed all about the race they were having. Tari then explained the rules.
Okay, you must each take different tracks round the island. There will be no stops along the way except for some coal and water.
Duchess is sure that she wanted to win. Are you ready? Okay then. I'll start first onto this siding, and then that. And you'll go next, Duck, and then James will be last. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go! Duchess finally set off, and so was Duck. And even with James. They're really having the time of the game. As Duchess pushed along the James took another route. All points change, and was set for one engine to go one way, and then the points set for another engine to go onto another. All tracks are clear. Duchess was set onto another side. He didn't realize it was set in danger, but the points had forced it down. Duchess was set on another siding. She had now discovered a scrapyard. It was full of old parts and machinery. They'd been taken to the steelworks and then forced down. The steelworks melts old parts and machinery to be used again. This scrapyard sure is a lonely place. Oh no, it's Duck! I must get out of here then. I'm winning. Duchess is finally back on the main line. The engines then stop here for coal and water. And with the final load of water, the Duck is finally set. Again. To get more coal, Duchess had an idea. Just as she put her last load of coal, she made it to the coal hopper. Phew, now I have an idea. I must run for it. Duchess really had good ideas then. And now it's James's turn to stop for water. He backed up safely where he wouldn't be that secure. As Duchess finally approached, and Duchess finally did beat.
Wow! Big feet! Now let's get back! I got water!
Then I'll fill up next. The points were set for James's route for coal. James finally backed. He backed right into the hopper. Duck had finally reached. James went backwards for an idea. As Duck finally reached the coal hopper, Mickey arrived. She just got back with the express. Hello, Duck. What are you doing? Duchess had a plan for having a race. Oh, so Duchess had a plan to have a race? I always want to race at least. But my driver tells me no. What will Sir Topham Hatt say? Well, if Sir Topham Hatt finds out that we are actually racing, at least, well, he wouldn't be aware with that. I'll try to tell him a thing. We hope that. James had often tried to think of greedy ideas, but had never succeeded. He changed the points right into the trucks with crates. James was finally approaching to a much dangerous level. He hid behind the trucks. Duchess had finally reached out of the scrapyard. But she didn't see that she was diverting to a side. No one had been dented, but Duchess came off the rails. She was covered in salt. Oh!
Duchess is not going to find out about this one!
James had finally made a plan, but his plan somehow worked. He continued on his way. Duck knew that James was right ahead. He was all the way to the last finish. He was soon reaching Knapford, just as Tari was meeting up with Mickey.
So, you must have been here without me. What has happened?
Don't know, but apparently you had won at least.
But there was trouble ahead. Duck had finally finished, but then there was trouble. Duck had bumped into James and derailed. Oh no! This must have been what Tari's been thinking of. Mickey had soon finally realized. I might have told Sir Topham Hatt all about this. I'll go fetch the rescue trucks. Sir Topham Hatt arrived. What's with all this? Duchess is planning having a race, though. But Tari almighty had this idea.
Tari, what did I say about going round the island, pulling heavy loads?
Those aren't heavy loads, they're just soda races.
but the fact is that you have made a disturbance here.
Go speak to Duchess. It was her fault.
Duchess finally got back.
As for you, Duchess, you have done all this. You make this idea to make Duck and James even worse. You have caused confusion and delay.
Sorry, sir.
Duck was finally lifted back on the rails. I'm sorry, Duck and James. My challenge has gone too far.
That's okay, Tari. Or Duchess. Sorry I get you two mixed up, though, but, you might be, very different, though. You're from Logbar, and you're from Salisa City. I knew that. Maybe you'll be quite determined about things.
Duchess was now quite determined about things, but understandably knew what James meant.